One of the biggest things I've heard from people is like, they don't go to the gym because they're too out of shape to go to the gym. I'm like, hello? Or they don't have time to go to the gym. So guess what? Instead of spending that money on the gym that you're not even using, what if you took that money and you made your own home gym that I'm going to show you how to use? And what's even cooler about these things that I'm going to show you that you can get on Amazon is that you can also take some of them on the road with you so that you never have the excuse that you couldn't work out. All right, I'm going to share my favorite first one. And this is the one that saved me during the pandemic. That is the TRX. This thing has been a lifesaver for me, especially during the pandemic when you'd go to a hotel and they'd have the gyms closed. So this is what I travel with. I have one of these outside hooked on my tree, and I keep one of these inside too. You can literally do an entire workout with this TRX. You can do your resistance training, you can do HIIT style training, jump training, plyometrics, and you can do flexibility work. I mean, case in point, this morning I came in and I did some rows with it. And then after I did my rows with it, I turned around and I did my chest presses with it. It can get adapted to wherever you are in fitness. Like, this is easier and this is harder. Plus, I've been using it to do mobility work because I had a bad injury when I was 17, blew out my knee, and finally in my 50s had to have a knee and hip replacement because of that. Now, I've been working on doing full range of motion squats, which was hard for me to do before. It allows me to do that. It allows me to do different kinds of jump training and be supported. So if you're just starting to get introduced to power training, and stay with me, we're going to be doing a lot more of it since this is the biggest thing you lose as you age. This can help you get started safely. And of course, you can also do amazing flexibility work with it too. I have super tight shoulder girdle. So here's a great way to do an assisted stretch. So this thing packs so easily into your suitcase. It has a little thing for your door. So if you're at a hotel, you can easily strap it into a door and get a full workout. So no excuses. Plus it barely weighs anything. So that's my first recommendation, is a TRX. My second recommendation is this exciser. And literally, I think this thing is over 10 years old. These things are indestructible. Now, back in the day when they didn't weigh your suitcases, this was way easier to travel with because it's heavy, but it does fold down flat. This lifts up, this thing folds down flat, so you can literally pick it up and carry it. I'll show you. So see that? Look how easy that is. Folds down flat, can fold down flat into a suitcase, so you could always throw it into your carry-on. And then it comes right back, pops right back up into these little holes. Now, you can adjust the tension here depending on what you want to do. But like this morning, I was doing some little HIIT intervals. And so what I had was some dumbbells, and I was just doing HIIT intervals. So that's one way you can use it, is to do really hard HIIT intervals. You can make it harder by doing heavier weights, right? If you're just starting out, you might just want to do this. That's fine too, but your legs will be screaming. But that's not all you can do with this. You can also do these super hard planks. And hardest of all, guaranteed leg cramps in like 5 seconds. You can do glute and hamstring work. But what I mainly use the exciser for is to get some bursts in. So it's a great interval bursting thing. And again, folds down flat, easy to travel with. Not so easy if they're weighing your suitcases, but still, for places that you're driving to or you've got room in your carry-on, this is a great thing to bring with the TRX to get you covered and throw in those interval sprints. Plus, it's great to have at home. My little secret is we sit too much. So you can already hear I'm a little out of breath just from doing that, which is what you want. This is an easy thing to have near your office. Like, I'd love to have you have it in your office, and every hour take a little hit break, right? 30 to 60 seconds. Burst to blast fat. So that's the exciser. Easy enough to get and guaranteed, like these things last forever. So one of the fun things when you have a medicine ball is little kids come over to the house and they go, oh, a ball, and they try to play with it. This is what I want you to do as an adult. Get back to play, and here's what's great. You want to incorporate more power into your workouts, and a medicine ball can help you do this. This is a great way that you can do throws. You just got to have a partner to catch it, do overhead throws, and then you can do all sorts of different types of catching throws, even with yourself. You can do wood chops with these. So there's a ton of stuff that you can do with a medicine ball. And what's great about it is what you just saw me do were a lot of things that were in different planes and really functional movements. It's also a great one to go outside, get in the grass, bare feet, have a workout partner, and again, do all sorts of throws with it, because it's going to help you incorporate more power into your workout. And so start with one that's not too heavy. You know, you can start with one, this is 3 kilograms, so that's a little over, 6 pounds approximately. Start with something like that and then build up from there. But again, so many great exercises you can do with this. Doesn't take up any space. One of the things that we don't think about working out is our pelvic floor. And this is the way you do it. I just love this so much because it's a cooch ball. Like, it's just hilarious. So the cooch ball, all you have to do on the cooch ball is sit on it for about a minute or two a day. Doesn't look like much. You will feel it right away. And guys, you got a pelvic floor too. So this is definitely something that you want to strengthen. You can forget the Kegels. All you need is the cooch ball to hook you up. And finally, my bonus son turned me on to these. So what I'm wearing on my legs right now are CRZ yoga pants. So I've seen a lot of different knockoffs on Amazon. It's kind of like Lulu knockoffs. And I was like skeptical, must tell you. But then I got turned on to CRZ yoga. It's about, I'd say probably 30% of the cost of Lulu, plus they have sales all the time. Yay. But they feel the same. They've got this great buttery feeling. They feel the same. They work out great. They've got all sorts of different colors and sizes and styles. So this has now become kind of my go-to. Yoga and workout clothes are these CRZ yogas, and you can get a bunch of different ones on Amazon, see what you love, return what you don't. But I've been thrilled with the quality of these, and I really work my clothes out hard. So I'm a good test on all of these things. So check out CRZ Yoga for all the different things they have. I've been super happy with all of those. And if you're gonna work out, you wanna feel good in what you're working out in, right? So don't wear old crappy stuff. Get yourself some cute stuff so you feel good while you're training. And if you're like me, you pretty much wear it all day long anyway. Now, once you got your workout gear going, here's what you need next. You gotta know what to do with it, right? So in this next video, I'm gonna share my strength training routine for women over 40. And don't forget to download the workout plan, because it's got even more of my home gym essentials. Literally, I just scratched the surface. And again, all of this stuff is pretty inexpensive. I'm gonna have you covered for 8 weeks of resistance training. So download it at jjvirgin.com/power.